Turkey. Most visitors to Turkey age 6 and up will be required to present a negative PCR test result before entering the country. And they may be subjected to health screening upon arrival. Passengers from Bangladesh, Brazil, South Africa, India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka have been denied admission. Public and hospitality services are available. However, there are curfews in effect from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. These curfews do not apply to fully vaccinated permit holders under the age of 18 or above the age of 65. For the time being, smoking in public is prohibited. Wearing a mask outside is required. Turkey is a modern country with an intriguing mix of antiquity and modernity, as well as East and West. Turkey is a one-of-a-kind country with thousands of years of history. Some of the world's most delectable recipes that have been passed down through generations. People who are known for their extravagant hospitality. Hundreds of unspoiled blue flag beaches, possibly the world's best tourism employees. Mexico welcomes visitors. Although most resorts encourage guests to fill out health questionnaires, there is no need to present a negative PCR test or quarantine upon arrival. Travelers from the United States should keep in mind that they must have a negative COVID-19 test result taken 72 hours or fewer prior to departure in order to return to the United States. According to the U.S. Embassy, PCR and antigen test results are reliably accessible in Mexico within 72 hours. As of July 14th, Mexico has around 2.6 million cases of COVID-19 and 235,270 deaths. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has been chastised for his lax attitude against the virus. Many people have continued to live their lives as usual despite the restrictions, which opponents claim has resulted in high death and illness rates. Incredible food, breathtaking beaches, charming villages, and ancient relics may all be found here. While the beach resorts around Cancun draw the majority of visitors, those seeking more than a fly and flop visit Mexico City, the Baja California coastline, and traditional towns like Oaxaca. Italy. The EU Digital COVID Certificate is linked to the EU Digital COVID Certificate, which allows restriction-free travel between all EU and EEI nations after proof of vaccination and a negative COVID test. A 5-day quarantine has been imposed on tourists from the United Kingdom, but it has been lifted for those from Canada and the United States who can show proof of immunization. EU citizens and residents are exempt from quarantine if they meet the following criteria. 1. Before entering Italy, they complete the passenger locator form. 2. They submit an EU Digital COVID Certificate upon arrival. Their national health authorities can provide them with the EU Digital COVID Certificate. All EU and Schengen zone nations accept the certificate. An EU Digital COVID Certificate is a digital confirmation that a person possesses one of the following. Received a negative test result recovered from COVID-19 after being vaccinated against COVID-19 for at least 14 days. A mobile device can be used to save the digital version. A paper version can also be requested by citizens. Both will have a QR code that provides critical information as well as a digital signature to ensure that the information is accurate. Travelers from the Schengen region, Israel, Canada, Japan, and the United States are exempt from quarantine if they meet the following criteria. 1. Before entering Italy, they complete the passenger locator form. 2. They present a COVID-19 green pass given by their home country's health authorities upon arrival, certifying complete COVID-19 vaccine performed at least 14 days previous to admission into Italy, recovery from COVID-19, and termination of medical isolation negative result for a fast molecular or antigenic test performed within 48 hours of arrival into Italy. Green passes must be in one of the following languages: Italian, English, French, or Spanish, and they can be digital or printed. It's no surprise that Italy is one of the most popular holiday destinations in the world. Costa Rica. Visitors are no longer required to carry proof of a negative COVID-19 test, and Americans from all 50 states are able to enter Costa Rica. Just make sure you have comprehensive travel insurance before you leave. Costa Rica is a tranquil and lovely country with jungles, volcanoes, and beaches, as well as a variety of eco-friendly resorts and other attractions. Since March 2, 2020, Costa Rica has had 388,298 confirmed cases of COVID-19. COVID-19 has landed 871 people in hospitals, with 374 of them in intensive care. COVID-19 deaths totaled 4,857, with 312,474 people cleared as recovered. However, this figure generally lags behind actual figures by several weeks. The essential services are available. The public transportation system is running at full capacity. due to an increase in CV-19 infection numbers. Hospitals are currently working at a reduced capacity, except when eating, alone, or in a private house. Facial coverings are mandatory in all public venues and interior settings. If they cover the nose and mouth, face coverings might be surgical or homemade, to offer optimal protection against COVID-19. The Ministry of Health has specified that facial coverings should not incorporate venting devices. Beginning August 1st, Costa Rica will enable youngsters under the age of 18 and adult visitors fully vaccinated against COVID-19 with Moderna, Pfizer-BioNTech, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines to enter without travel insurance. The COVID-19 immunization record card will be accepted by travelers from the United States. Visitors can experience beautiful tropical beaches, huge adventures, natural wonders, and enthralling culture. Everything that makes for an ideal vacation or holiday. It's no surprise that Costa Rica has become a popular travel destination for thousands of people. Greece, with its numerous historic ruins and islands, is now open to visitors from the United States. Testing is required, with the exception of those who have been fully vaccinated. There will be no quarantine. EU and Schengen area countries. USA, UK, Albania, Australia, Bahrain, Belarus, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Canada, China, Israel, Japan, Kuwait, Lebanon, New Zealand, North Macedonia, Qatar, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, UAE, and Ukraine are now exempt from quarantine requirements. Ancient ruins. A plethora of islands, breathtaking beaches, and massive mountains. Every year, millions of tourists go to Greece in search of a sunny beach vacation or a history-focused trip to learn about the country's long and illustrious past. Its major resorts are great for partying in the summer. But there's plenty of room to get away from the crowds, and you'll often be the only tourist around outside of the summer season.